Guys, I've been busy trying to record riding videos and get a whole bunch of footage to try and edit up to create some more cool videos for the channel. But because of that, I've neglected the shop. There is stuff everywhere. I've got this poor RM80 that needs to get done. I got an RMZ 450. We're gonna tidy up the shop today, get this stuff out of the way, get the 01 washed, and finally try and dig into this 80.
Have you been out here before?
Maybe like fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll check it out, man.
Hell yeah.
It'll be all good. Whatever you guys want, man.
We might use a single.
Sure. hotkey on or just hit the button? Look at that. It's like... I'll let you go in front of me so you can feel it. Don't worry about it, it's just a dirt bike. Oh, wow, this thing is a joke.
How's that?
It's a lot fucking different.
Yeah.
A lot fucking different.
What's the most different, you think?
The setup is really hard for me to get used to.
Yeah, same.
So like, your front brake, I'm like, where the fuck is the rear brake?
Higher.
Yeah, mine's a lot higher, I think.
This one's lower.
You think it's lower?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I can't find it, because I'm like,
Yeah, you probably.
right?
Yeah.
Instead of clipping over hard.
Yeah, I feel like braking on this, I personally need to be sitting down more than standing up.
Yeah. Right? Like it doesn't want to sit at the idles. Like this is idling and it feels okay and it still has power. Where that you're like, but you just want to like, you know?
I didn't hit any of the logs on this.
Yeah, you don't know how it's gonna feel.
If I popped it, it'd just be like, wah!
Yeah, it probably would.
But I popped the clutch like right there and holy shit, it was just like forward and up.
I bet.
What's that? It wants to come up. Oh, it did.
Yeah,
And go forward though.
It's a different ride for sure. But you'll slide your ass on that seat. I feel like I'm pulling my pants off. When I'm sitting on yours, I go to sit and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, because they're so grippy.
Yeah.
These are nice on the hill climbs, you know.
I bet, keeping you good and centered, right? It's just different to get used to such a new bike. Like it's like, the controls, the clutch is way high for me.
Yeah.
Where mine's probably like stupid low for you. Hard for you to get used to, but it's so easy. I'm like, do I have the clutch in? It's hard for me to like judge. It's just different. So how I ended up with these two RMs, the RM80 and this 2019 RMZ 450, is a guy really wanted the 04 CR250 that we redid on the channel. He messaged me back and forth, said, will you take a 2019, for trade? And I was like, no, I'm not really interested in a new 4-stroke. I said, anybody can go to the dealership and finance one. So they're kind of a hard sale. And he's like, well, what if I gave you an 80? And I'm like, well, no, I don't want your 80 for the bike. He's like, well, I'll give you both. And I'm like, well, maybe. And he's like, well, I'll give you both and some money, or we worked out a deal. Anyway, I was happy that he was really excited to get the 04 CR250. Now, I don't really know what we're gonna do with this 450. I rode it once. It's a good running bike. It feels good. Nothing wrong with it. Probably clean it up. I'm gonna do the oil change. Maybe I'll do a video on the valves. But this little 96 RM80, it's a good running little bike. The guy said he put a new top end in, him and his buddy, and I believe him. It fires right up. I could kick this thing, or probably fire it with my hand and get it going. But obviously it's a 96 RM80. It's got FMF exhaust, pipe and silencer. The pipe has a pretty good sized hole in it. We're gonna rip it off and take a look, and we're gonna have to weld it up. I don't think there's any wheel bearings in the back end. It's pretty wonky. I did ride it down the road, but it's pretty wonky. There's little things like The shifters are a little loose, but I think that this little bike would be a good little bike for a kid. Like it's an 80. You know, everybody's first bike was probably an 80. So I think that's what we're gonna do with it, guys. We're gonna dig into it and see what it all needs, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, that's what we've been doing. We've been busy filming like crazy, trying to get a bunch of footage so we can show you guys some riding footage in our area. We got some cool single track footage. We've been playing with the drone quite a bit, trying to get used to it. I don't know how to fly the darn thing, but I'm learning. And, you know, obviously we got a couple more bikes to go over. The RM80 might be a fun little project. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with it, like I said. And the 450, we're just probably gonna do a valve check on it, change the oil, do a few things, and then probably list that bike for sale. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys like this video, a little update video on what's been going on, and we'll see you in the next one.